Hello and welcome to an episode of Luke Sez. The question show where I answer your questions that you send in to me, questioning me about things that I absolutely going to answer definitely and truthfully. Come sit by me on the sofa of trust, in the room of professionalness, with the aura of confidence. Our first question comes from Ben, who asks, "How are you and how is the weather?" Well, thank you for asking, Ben. I'm actually really okay. Sometimes I just want to go and scream outside and just cut some people, but that's okay. That's just the way. You've got to express yourself sometimes. The way you got to do it is just do whatever happens naturally. And the weather, actually, he's pretty cool. He says that he's fine at the moment. I mean, we haven't really been on best cahoots at the moment, so I can't say for sure what's going on with weather, but from what I can see, he's okay, The next question comes from John. Do you like tea or coffee? That is an excellent question, and I can't really fully answer that because I like both, to be honest. So I tried to combine them in my own little way to make a special drink just for me. I couldn't think of a name though. At first I thought toffee, but from what I've heard, that's already a thing. So I'm instead going key. But, just like house keys. But you can't eat those. I've tried. Our final question today comes from Tim. Thank you for your valid question, Tim. The final question is, what weapon would you choose in a zombie apocalypse? And to that I say, you don't need a weapon in a zombie apocalypse. It's a common misconception about zombies. People think that when they come up to you screaming, brains, what they want is to eat your succulent brain flesh. But actually what they want is they want to engage in a hearty, just very deep conversation with you. They want to use their brains. They want to grow their brains. So I'd say the best weapon is actually not something like a bludgeon or a machete. Something would be absolutely perfect, would be just a book. Just discuss a book, have a nice meeting with them over a book, maybe a glass of wine, maybe if you like that kind of thing, maybe a cigar, just something to stoke the embers of imagination, to get your brain flowing. That is what zombies truly like. The final section of today's show is something I like to call Luke's completely truthful and not at all counterproductive advice section. It's basically where all of the questions that I've got consistently, the ones that are the most asked, I will answer in a general advice kind of way. So today I'm going to answer the question which many people have asked me: how do I know if my loved one is truly interested in me? To which I say it's actually quite a simple test to see if they really do have feelings for you. What you've got to do is when they're asleep, you hold a mirror up to their face, and if it steams up, then I'm afraid that they don't have feelings for you. But on the other hand, if it doesn't steam up, then, live long and happily ever after, I say. That's good news. Thank you for watching this first episode of Luke Sez. Be sure to send in your questions, because without questions, I can't answer, and it is an audience question answering situation that's happening here. So be sure to send in your questions. I'll see you next week.